Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brothers and sisters, welcome back to my YouTube page. Today I am talking about transformations, transformers, humans in disguise. And I want to give you a little bit of a perspective coming from specifically the NHS and the legalitable issues that Britain should not, in my opinion, legally make it lawful for children to make transitions. And I'm also arguing why body dysphoria is a disease that should be cured, not encouraged. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Without further ado, my video. The NHS is to close the only UK's dedicated gender identity clinic for children and young people. Tavistock and Portman's NHS Foundation, the trust, has been told to shut the clinic by spring, after it was criticised in an independent review. Instead, now new regional centres will be set up to ensure the holistic needs of patients are fully met, the NHS said. The Trust said it supports plans for a new model due to a rise in referrals. The changes will take place after an independent review led by Dr. Hilary Case said the Tavistock Child Clinic needs to be transformed. She said that the current model of care was leaving young people at considerable risk of poor mental health and distress, and having one clinic was not a safe or viable long-term option. Now let me break this down to you. That's a sex-changing clinic for children as young as under 15. So there are examples of 9-year-olds wanting a sex change. You see, now children in the United Kingdom, this is why I think that having a sex change should be illegal for children, and for any child, in my opinion, absolutely legal. Children cannot vote. Children cannot drive, children cannot buy tobacco, children can't buy alcohol, children do not have a political or, in many ways, economical, they can't work more than a certain amount of hours, and when, like from a Sunday paper round, children have few, if any, real impactable positions here in the United Kingdom. This is why when a mental disorder, which is not cured, body dysphoria is a recognised mental disorder where you're agreed with because of woke talking points. Now, this makes me in my position a little bit more vulnerable because I'm willing to actually address this situation. The mental illness of body dysphoria needs a cure. Children should not legally be allowed to have sex change in any part of the United Kingdom because of how our reflected laws prevent children from anything else in the United Kingdom. They are dependents, and we should treat them as dependents, and therefore their political and economical and social means should be decided by their parents and guardians of that of the state. And this is one of those rare moments I actually agree with the Conservative Party, which is not something I do quite often. And reality is we need to treat this as being incredibly dangerous. The closing of that centre should be the final nail in the idea of children having sex changes. I'm not even got onto the point of the sterilisation drugs that are used to generally chemically castrate pedophiles being used on children. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. We live in an entirely different world than when I was a child, and this is not a good thing. Woke has been unchallenged for so long that it is time that sensible people say no more. And I'm not a conservative.